All right, it's that time of day, of year, of months, of whatever. A week before update, we got a winter star path approaching, and we already got some cool clues about what's coming. But we got a hint for 3 items, and I am a professional in guessing these clues. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what this means right now. We got a snowflake and wings. Obviously, it's gonna be some kind of snowflake-shaped wings, which is kind of strange because we have icy wings already. So is this gonna be? Maybe it's gonna be like wings that gonna snow, like the snow is literally gonna drop from the wings, or maybe they're gonna be shaped as snowflake or have a snowflake texture. I think that's pretty good. I think I nailed it. Number 2, we got a bunny rabbit and a snow. Now this one is also tricky because we do have a bunny. Like we have multiple bunnies that could fit. Like, let me see what we got. We have, first of all, white rabbit, which already kind of looks like he is covered in snow, right? White rabbit. Then we also, I feel like, okay, that's festive fox. So maybe we're gonna have a festive rabbit, but it doesn't say festive. It says snowflake. We have gentle rabbit. That's kind of look fancy. We have a lot of rabbits. Oh, there we go. Gingerbread rabbit. So we already have... And snowy raccoon. Maybe we're going to get a rabbit that looks like snowy raccoon. That's going to be pretty cool. But to be fair, we have so many rabbits. I don't know. Oh my god, we have envy rabbit too. We have so many rabbits. I wonder why don't they add different critters. Like, for example, we don't have that many crocodiles. I would love to see a snowy crocodile. Even squirrels. I feel like we have much less squirrels than rabbits. And raccoons. We don't get raccoon skins very often. I don't know. Okay, my guess is a snowy rabbit or something. Very, very good guess, I think. Number 3. This one is ice cube and chair. Icy chair. Chair made of ice. Which we already have as well, like a frozen throne. Frozen chair. So it's just regular chair made of ice. Maybe it's going to be like more of a... Like actually going to look like ice. Because frozen chair is kind of made like of a blue material that's supposed to be ice. But it looks more like a stone. A blue stone. But this might be like transparent and translucent. That could be pretty cool. Alright, these are my guesses. What do you guys think? Winter fairy outfit. Okay. That actually makes sense. Outfit. I thought it was wings because it's... This emoji kind of shows only the wing part, but it could be. It could be a whole outfit. Covered in snowflakes. Yeah, that sounds like a good guess. When does the star path start? It's gonna start on December 4th. As soon as we get the update. Which is gonna bring a lot of other cool features as well. Maybe chair means furniture. So the furniture made of ice. Maybe we're gonna have multiple items. I like it. I like it. This gives us more opportunities. That is a good guess. Alice's rabbit with cold. That would be awesome. But something tells me that it's gonna be much simpler than that. Yeah, so another thing I saw people saying that Eternity Isle DLC had 5 colors for every creature, but here we only have 4. Maybe the second part is going to bring additional colors, because we did get like black and white versions in Eternity Isle, but maybe we're going to get another color for... I mean, I would love a black owl, black Pegasus, and black dragon. That sounds awesome. Did you see they also released the floating island info? Wait, they did? I'll check it out. Floating islands give you a chance to literally elevate your decoration game. Join us for an in-depth look on how this new feature works. Excuse me? In-depth look? I like in-depth looks. I love in-depth look. Okay, let's jump right into it. While we are sure you're busy discovering every nook and cranny of the Storybook Vale, you know us too well, game. Additional exciting areas are soon to arrive for all Disney Dreamlight Valley players as a part of our December 4th so delightful update, Floating Islands. Just give it to me. Just give it to me now. Floating islands are a decoration space for you to create. However, they're secluded. So use the wells or fast travel to exit. Oh, wells. Love it. Okay. Featured in our showcase stream, you may have first noticed these islands floating in the skies above the valley. Inaccessible until now. So they literally mean that those little islands that we have floating are meant to be floating islands? Genius. So they were planning this all along. They knew we were gonna have this, but they never told us. That's so cruel. Once you've completed the main story quest, what's left behind? Check in with the valley resident prognosticator Merlin. Wait, what's left behind? Which is this one of the first quests or something? Merlin, who has been researching the magical calculations required to connect the wishing wells found in each biome to those residing on floating islands. Yes! Starting off the quest, Islands in the Sky. I love that it's a quest. I love that they just don't give us this as a feature, but we have to unlock it through a quest. That makes it more immersive. Using a wishing well on the map fast travel menu, you can access the first of these islands, themed after the plaza. It seems like in addition to discovering a new space to practice your decorating skills, Merlin has found opportunity to move the Dreamlight Library to somewhere away from the hustle and bustle of the valley. No. What? He's gonna put his library in my plaza? I don't think so. Okay, access from the well or from fast travel menu. That makes sense. After you helped him out, the Plaza Floating Island becomes available to make your own, along with 3 other islands based off some of the valley's other biomes. Additional floating islands may be added in the future updates. What do you mean, may be added? They have to be added. You can't just release 4 and end there. We need more floating islands for every biome, and then for every DLC biome. And then, after we have all of those floating islands, we need an ability to create additional floating islands. For any, like, if I want to have 2 Plaza floating islands, nobody's gonna stop me. I want it, I got it. Using the map fast travel menu will allow you to unlock these additional islands, each costing 15,000 Dreamlights. With the exception of a wishing well, each features roughly 65 by 65 squares of decorating space. Wait a second. 65. I wanna visualize this. Let's go to Plaza, for example. So this is gonna be the size of the island. Okay, this is not as big. Like, this is like half the Plaza. Literally half the plaza. So it's not... They said there's going to be roughly the same amount of space as the main biome. It's not. It's not. It's less. It's significantly less. And plaza is one of the smallest biomes. If you put that same square in meadow, it's probably going to be like third of a meadow. Or third of Sunlit Plateau. How we're supposed to put 3,000 items there? I mean, we don't have to. It's just the limit. So, I mean, they said roughly. Maybe it's just for Plaza. Maybe the other ones are going to be bigger. It's still enough space for Dream Snaps, though. That's what I care about the most. It's probably going to be enough space for my storage system, though. Now I doubt, because my current storage system already takes about maybe 70% of that space. So it's going to be a little bit more cramped than I thought. But let's not judge it too soon. I was still hoping they were going to be a little bit bigger. Each floating island also hosts its own decorating island limit, freeing up space in the valley for additional decorations. I don't know. I guess we just have to wait and see. On this picture, we can't really judge the size of the island from this shot. But I feel like the shot that they did of having like multiple from what we got from the Sunlit Plateau island, it looked big. It looked really big. Okay, so after making the video, I actually realized something. The image they posted for this article, like the title image, actually shows off the Frosted Heights floating island, I'm assuming. And we can actually spy a lot of things here. First of all, the size. The size is definitely not 65 by 65 squares if we're talking about the small squares grid. This is at least 4 times larger. Like, you can literally probably measure the size. Like, each of these houses. Like, you saw 65 by 65 on the map with the rugs. It's not even close. So I'm assuming they mean 65 as a 4 square grid. So not each tiny square, but 4 squares in 1 square. It's a weird way to measure it because we literally have small squares, but according to this image and the image of Sunlit Plateau that we saw before, these biomes are going to be much bigger than that. So 4 times the size that I showed earlier, which is incredible. That's going to make them even kind of even bigger than the regular biome. And if you look here, this Frosted Heights is basically just space. Space, space, space. There is no like river in the middle, so it's basically just decorate to your heart's content, which is incredible. Also, look at all of this stuff placed at an angle in this build. That is incredible. They place so much stuff at an angle, and I'm a little bit scared. I'm still scared about the grid. I hope it's not gonna make items take more space than they do in their regular rotation. I hope if there is like, if they need to cut a corner, they would make it smaller. Like, they would make the grid take less space than more. But something tells me that sometimes it might not be beneficial to us. But anyway, I'm super excited. I'm definitely not gonna be disappointed right now. Before we even get the update, I'm very excited to see all these features. And I'm glad to see that the island sizes, from this picture at least, definitely look really, really big. Will you house all your villains on the island to keep an eye on them, or perhaps move your avatars home, creating your personal paradise? It says move. How would it work? Can we have a main house on each island? Like, if you, for example, close the game while being on the island, are you going to spawn? Where are you going to spawn? Your villagers can be found visiting the floating islands, and players participating in the valley visit you can also take in the sites of your island creations. I love that. It will arrive on December 4th. Exciting! Will they have ponds that we can't move? Also, will the blue chests be able to pop up on the islands? I hope not. I really don't think we're going to have blue chests on the islands. Otherwise, it's going to become absolutely impossible to find them anymore. Because you never know when where they're going to spawn. That's a good question about the ponds. They did say it's not going to... The 65 by 65 is going to be like the buildable area. So the islands themselves might be bigger, but there's going to be some landmarks there, maybe. Who knows? They did say that Merlin moved his library to the plaza, so maybe the plaza itself is going to be bigger, but there's going to be some landmarks there that are not going to be buildable. Okay, we'll see. I'm just excited for ability for diagonal buildings. Diagonal buildings sounds good on paper, but there is a little danger there that if you put the building diagonally, the grid is going to be very unfavorable, and it's going to not allow you to place items as close to the house as you could if it was straight. But once again, this is just a fear. It might be completely unfounded, and I cannot wait to see how it's going to turn out. Very excited. Thank you so much for watching. We took a look at this live as soon as it came out on the stream today, and I'm excited. I'm honestly super hyped for this update. I think this might be the most revolutionary update in the history of Disney Dreamlight Valley. We're getting 2 absolutely major game-changing feature, and we didn't even see the patch notes. There is always something in those patch notes that wasn't announced earlier. I'm also very excited for the Star Path. We're gonna get some winter items, making it even easier to decorate for holidays. It's just gonna be a great update, and expect lots and lots and lots of content on the channel, so subscribe not to miss it. Plus, we're trying to reach 40,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think we can do this. If you're watching right now, haven't subscribed yet, please click that button, and we're gonna get there, and it's gonna make me very, very happy. Thank you for watching. Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow to everybody who celebrates, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.